Yes, here again with Mickey. Mickey's quite into bells of one type or another, aren't you, Mickey? You like bell towers or seeing bell towers when they say it's something else. And you came across this, isn't it? So explain to people what this is.
This is the bell that's inside Lloyds Bank in London.
The Strand one.
Yeah.
Because they obviously have certain buildings, and they have some amazing buildings, because we've got another one in a minute. But anyway, so we just put the little video on. So basically, what happened, this bell comes from a boat.
Yeah, Lutine or something, I think.
The Lutine or something.
Lutine.
It went down in 1769, but then I saw something else about how they reproved it in 18 something. And now it's in this building. And then at the front of this building, which we show a little later on, is this facade of the original building, while they've built this monstrosity that if you made a space film and said that
strange thing about it.
And said that we were in space, going to Mars or something, one of their films, it would fit. So it's all bizarre, really. And this is a little bit of information about the bell, saying that it says here at the bottom that it was dragged by the tides and the winds, dangerous channels, ran aground, and there you are, on West Friesland Island. Do you know what that is? Do you know where that is? Well, I'm going to show you, because I had that hang out with Miriam. It's Holland. So somewhere there, this ship ran aground, and they managed to salvage the bell, and then they salvaged it again in the 1800s, and now it sits in Lloyd. But Mickey had an even more sort of grander idea of what it might be to do with, because it might be to do with maritime law.
Well, yeah, it seems to be in that line.
Look at that.
Yeah. The mad thing is, people are not allowed to go and visit it. No visitors allowed. Like one of the unseen bells of London.
But in a way, why would we want to go and see it if it's to do with maritime law?
From what building it was originally?
Look at that, 1779. So it sort of fits into it all, doesn't it? Yes. Anyway, there's a little bit about the bell there, and obviously you can all go and research it yourself. I think that's it, really. There might be a couple of more pictures. You thought the seat thing was really funny, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like, it's like broken circle sort of thing. Very strange. Some seat arrangement.
Yeah, in this strange building.
On the outside of it.
We're going to Mars. Yes, and they saved the bell.
Why they had the columns around it though? Why would you have it so elaborate?
Look at this building. How much money did that cost?
For ceremonial purposes only.
How much money did it cost to build the thing?
See that bit of wood there? Like a cube? That's what's, why would you do that? Yeah, that's what was replaced.
So that's the building outside. Yes, but we have got pictures of the bell because we're looking at it now, but you can't just go and see it. And the pillars.
I'd like to see underneath it.
So this is obviously a little bit of history about, oh my goodness, somebody does not stop messaging. That tells you again about how it was on this ship, and then the ship sank, obviously now in Holland, and it now sits in Lloyds. But Holland used to be, told you, the power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? It's like they've taken the power, they've pretended that they sunk a ship so they could change the maritime law to them from Holland, because they were the rich ones. Well, the mystery sinking of the ship. And so this is another Lloyds building, isn't it, Mickey? And where are we? We're in a foyer. And
the
this
entrance.
one is can't remember now. Something Street.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. We'll see it in a minute. It says it on one of the pictures, but it has this most amazing interior. There you go. The Strand. This one's the Strand. I can't remember what the other one was now then, but look at this beautiful building. It's kind of like Tartaria to me, you know, like League of Gentlemen. So it's in this building, but then later on I found that the building was up for sale, yet it was a Lloyds building. I mean, why would you want to be selling that? They said it's the most beautiful bank with that foyer like that. And the foyer looks very Egyptian, doesn't it?
That's right.
I think this is on the outside.
Old windows.
Yeah, with fish. Oh dearie me, please stop messaging. Anyway, nice old building though. With these funny people bent over like we saw in Miriam's hangout, where their heads are bent over. We saw that in Miriam's hangout in Holland. They've done the same things, but inside the foyer it looks like this and you think, wow! Oh my gosh. And what was, you know, then you can only imagine what the building would have looked like originally. Wow. They probably pulled it all out and ruined it. And we said it was a mud flood, didn't we?
Yeah. It's in London.
But when we went to see that water tower, you know, the fountains in London, they had those on the front of it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, old pictures.
Probably banks and will take the best tile buildings.
Yes, they have the best ones. Now this is the other place we were talking about earlier on, where this is the original part of the building. But what we realised is it's more like an arch. I mean, is that the original building or is that an arch?
Well, this is the thing. It's like they now call it the inside-out building, and as you, hopefully on here, it will show you that as you, it's not a whole building. The rest of the building's gone. And like you
Well,
say,
they're pretending
is
that
an
was
arch?
it, and that looks Roman, right?
That's the way I think it should have looked. This is like
Yeah.
an illustration.
But or is that an
That's what
arch, Mickey? You know, a London arch. We've seen them now. We saw one in the park with the fountains in Paddington.
That's the bit there.
See, is that an arch or is that the front of a building?
That's the front.
Anyway, we're coming to the end of this video
I
now.
believe that.
This is Mickey's mind. Isn't it, Mickey?
Inside mind.
Yeah, because you keep finding all these interesting things.
Yeah. It's you know, you don't look, you won't find. Yeah.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, Karen, for exposing.
Well, thank you, Mickey,
Thank you.
for saying.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, everybody.
everybody.